What is going on? This is AlTone, and this is, yes, it is a MetaQuest 3 512 gigabyte. I have to say that it's awesome. So I actually picked this up because I wanted to be able to enjoy spending some time with my family and just have some fun. Of course, it's only one, even though I'm basically casting to either my cell phone or my iPad, but so we can see what each other are doing, but we're actually using this guy and having fun with it. I spent a day with it, and I'm just going to share with you a couple of my thoughts on it up front. First, the pass-through. Pass-through is pretty good, but it's not crystal clear. It's a little fuzzy, but it still does the job. It does a pretty good job at that. And some of the games that you're using to play it with, trust me, when you get into a game, you're not even going to notice that there's some graininess in the pass-through. Now, if you light the area a little bit better than I've lit my area as I was playing, then maybe it's going to be a little bit better, but for the most part, the pass-through is what it is. The setup on this guy is super easy, and it's great, especially if you already have a Facebook account. And I actually just used my Facebook account to set this guy up. And you can also put additional accounts on the same MetaQuest 3, which is what my wife and I are doing, and share all the apps that you purchase between those accounts. So that means, of course, you can't play at the same time, but you can enjoy the same games and even compete with each other a little bit with your top scores, which is, again, something that we're going to be doing. The only thing I can say that I don't care that much for is most of the exercise style apps, mostly for my wife. She enjoys that stuff. They're subscription based, so that's an unfortunate thing. But there's so many other free apps on this guy that are just a ton, and I do mean a ton of fun. You see, I wear glasses, and I had no problems being able to focus in the screens without my glasses on. Everything comes out nice, crystal clear, which was surprising to me. I still may invest in some prescription lenses for this guy eventually, but for now, I mean, it's working just fine. One of the things I'll tell you is this strap. The strap is comfortable at least for a short period of time, but in order to tighten it up so that it doesn't move around in your face, the strap in itself can become a little uncomfortable. Just letting you know that. So what you might want to do with it is get you a nice little skull cap, something like what you'd wear with a motorcycle helmet. Put that on and then put this guy on top of it, and it probably will help with that, especially when you have no hair that's padding your scalp. But it does add some pressure around, which can possibly give you a little bit of a headache if you wear it for any period of time. I actually have another strap with a battery pack on it that I will be putting on this guy myself. Speaking of battery pack, the battery life on it is pretty short. I want to say 2 to 2.5 hours. If you're spending a day of gameplay, you're possibly going to want to get something that's going to extend your battery life, but for the period of time that I'll play at a time, it works fine. So let's talk about what comes in the box real quick. What comes in the box, of course, is the headset itself, and then, of course, you have your controllers, of course, instructions, and you have a power cord and a power adapter. That power adapter is 18 watts, and that is pretty much all that this guy is going to take is 18 watts for charging, so it doesn't make sense to get any other power adapter and try to charge it up faster. Just use the 18 watt power adapter that comes with it. That's been my 2 cents on this MetaQuest 3. I think it's awesome. I've been, my nephew has a MetaQuest 2, and I've been watching him play and on occasion playing with him, and I was really looking forward to trying this guy out. And so we finally broke down and did it. And if we really enjoy it, it's a possibility that my wife will end up with one in the future. I'm hoping that she enjoys it enough that she will, and then we can really have some fun playing together. So thanks so much for stopping by and checking this guy out with me. I really appreciate it. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon.